Spoken word to me is the revival of poetry. Poets realized that people found their poems very boring, mainly because they weren't reading the poem the way it was meant to be delivered. So spoken word is a movement where the poet would actually deliver his poetry, so you can hear it the way it was meant to be heard. So that's where you hear slam poets and spoken word poets. They have a lot more energy, a lot more color in their voices, as opposed to just reading some boring poetry books. So that's what slam poetry is. I attended a hip-hop concert for a Canadian artist by the name of Chaos, and he had a slam poet named Kumar who opened for him. He was just dope. I was like, I want to do the same shit. And then when I started going to select different poetry events, I started entering, and it was just, things were working out very well. But then eventually, I think I got a little too social and political for some of their liking, so then I wasn't doing it as well anymore. So then I kind of moved into music and kind of left that scene. Again, I'm a writer. I'm not a musician. I grew up playing. I played tabla growing up, so I had a percussion background. And then, like in middle school, I played the steel pan. You guys know what that is? The garbage cans.
The garbage cans?
Like, well, I'm not saying garbage cans.
The Caribbean things, right?
The Caribbean. Yeah, I played that for 4 years. I played soprano. I played the soprano and I played the tenor for that. I also learned how to sing hymns on the harmonium when I was a child as well. So I had exposure to music, and I was able to like pick up. I was able to understand harmonies and stuff like that, but all of it was very informal. And the same thing with the writing. Like, I would do something and someone would be like, "Oh yeah, that's alliteration." I was like, "What's alliteration?" But like I would still get to use those different literary devices. So I know musically my strongest point would be percussion, and that's probably why I rap, because to rap is to be on beat. So I use my voice in that sense. But I hopefully want to get into production. But getting into the actual writing of it, I was doing it since high school. Just writing short stories, essays and stuff like that. I like the process, I like the planning process. I like creating. Musically, then like lyrically, Andre 3000 from Outkast. I still have like everything he's ever written memorized. I've been fortunate enough to meet him and ask him questions about his shit. So that was awesome. And Lauryn Hill, another, probably one of the best written rappers ever. Again, fortunate enough to meet her. I didn't get to ask her any questions, so, but those are, in terms of how I write, if you want to see all my plagiarism, it would probably be amongst them, and maybe Nas. Like, and hip hop is more of an homage to plagiarize. Like Jay-Z always uses Biggie lines, so that's the cool thing about hip hop. We can steal people's lines, and then when people figure out you stole the line, it's more of a sign of respect as opposed to this guy just jacking.